Most intelligent people do not think they are intelligent. In fact, the smarter you are, the more you tend to doubt yourself. While less intelligent people tend to be completely confident they already know everything. This is called the Dunning-Kruger effect, and it explains a lot about the world. So if you have ever thought, am I actually smart enough? That question alone is a sign. Here are the real signs of high intelligence that most people completely overlook. Sign 1. You are highly self-aware. You notice your own biases, your own blind spots, your own patterns. Most people never think about how they think. You do, and that is rare. Sign 2. You are comfortable with not knowing. Unintelligent people are uncomfortable with ambiguity. They need a quick answer even if it is wrong. Intelligent people can sit with, I do not know yet, and keep exploring. Sign 3. You think in nuance, not black and white. When others see right or wrong, you see context, complexity, and it depends. This is not indecisiveness. This is intelligence recognizing that most things are more complex than they appear. Sign 4. You get lost in your own thoughts regularly. People call it daydreaming. Psychologists call it default mode network activation. Your brain is making connections, solving problems, and processing the world, even when you look idle. Sign 5. You adapt your communication style to who you are talking to. You naturally simplify complex ideas for people who need simplicity, and go deeper for people who can handle depth. This is emotional and social intelligence working together. Sign 6. You notice things others simply do not see. Patterns in people's behavior, inconsistencies in arguments, subtle shifts in energy in a room. You pick up on things, and you are not always sure how you know. You just know. Sign 7. You find it genuinely hard to stop learning. Not because someone told you to, because you genuinely cannot turn the curiosity off. You go down rabbit holes. You ask, but why? 3 layers deeper than most people bother to go. Sign 8. You have a strong sense of when something does not add up. Everyone else accepts the explanation. You sit with a quiet, but wait. That pause, that instinct to question, is a marker of a genuinely analytical mind. Sign 9. You struggle with decision fatigue more than most people. Because you consider more angles, more outcomes, more consequences than the average person. What looks like overthinking is actually deep processing. There is a difference. Sign 10. You are your own harshest critic. You finish something and immediately see how you could have done it better. While others celebrate completion, you are already thinking about version 2. Sign 11. You feel things deeply. Emotional intelligence and intellectual intelligence are deeply connected. High empathy requires high cognitive processing, reading people, modeling their inner states, predicting behavior. Feeling deeply is not a weakness. It is a form of intelligence most people never develop. Sign 12. You find it easy to see other people's perspectives, even when you disagree. You can argue both sides of an issue. You can steelman a position you personally reject. This makes most people deeply uncomfortable. For you, it is just how thinking works. Sign 13. You have a dark or dry sense of humor. Research shows a link between dark humor appreciation and higher intelligence, because it requires holding 2 contradictory ideas at once and finding the absurdity in the gap. Sign 14. You often feel like you do not quite fit in. Not because something is wrong with you, because your mind operates on a different frequency. You crave depth in conversations that often stay shallow. You tire of small talk quickly. And when you find someone who thinks deeply, you light up completely. Sign 15. You are genuinely open to being wrong. Most people defend their wrong opinions because their ego is attached to being right. Intelligent people update their views when the evidence changes. That is not weakness. That is how good thinking works. Now here is the part most people get wrong about intelligence. Intelligence is not about knowing more than everyone else in the room. It is not about having the highest grades or the fastest answers. True intelligence is about how you process the world, how you hold complexity, how you keep growing. And if you recognized yourself in even half of these signs, you are more intelligent than you have been giving yourself credit for. Stop waiting for someone to hand you a certificate. Your mind has been showing you the evidence all along. Follow for more psychology that helps you understand yourself more clearly, one video at a time.